name. Good afternoon. I will talk about the end. Help us grasp what we are going to learn. Pray, believing, and trusting.
Amen.
Okay, thank you so much. For a while, I would like to please mute your mic so I can hear your dogs, your chickens, others. Please mute your mic. Okay, so you guys. Wait for a minute because I am eating here. I'll just leave for a while, then I'll go back.
Look at the video. What video? Can I catch you?
Hey. I'm still echoing. Okay, for a while. Oh, evening. Our first learning session on it is focusing on building your inner strength and shifting your mindset. This workshop will help you for you to have a right mindset and the things that you are going to need are I would like to hear from everybody for all of you can understand English instruction. Please unmute your mic and yes or thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up if you understand all English. Do you understand English? Just say yes. Say yes. So I will know. Yes, read yes.
We understand.
Do you understand the English of
We
Yes,
understand.
we understand.
okay, so thank you. So all of you understand English language. Am I clear? Okay.
Hello. Hello. Sorry, just request everyone to mute their microphones so that we understand the teacher. Please mute your microphones so that we understand the teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for that. Okay, so do you now hear me?
There is a lot of echo. There is a lot of echo. We don't understand
Echo.
anything. Yes. Please, Sharon, mute your microphone. David.
For a while, learners, for a while. I'll be back.
Excuse me, if look more at it, please, those who are joining, mute your microphone, just make sure that your microphone is okay and others is fine. Thank you.
Class, let us be organized. Let us mute our microphones and let the teacher continue. Please, please.
Getting back much better. Sorry, Madam Laura. I'm trying to okay. And please, next time, make sure that you write your correct name on your platform so that the teacher will be able to know who he or she is training. And one last announcement. After this class, you are going to have a break of 30 minutes. Then another trainer is going to come. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm told you can't hear me. Yeah, there is an echo. Okay. Hello? Okay. Yeah, from the beginning, there's been an echo.
At least somebody has said it.
Where is the echo coming from? I think it's much better now.
Yes.
Teacher Zaura, can you hear me? Is it better now? Oh, sorry, I switched your microphone off. You are off. We can't hear you. You speaking, but we can't hear you. Teacher Zaura.
It's now okay.
You can hear. Can you hear her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, surprising! I can't hear her. Okay, if you are able to hear her, it's all right.
We're not getting you, please.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get you clear.
Yes. Yeah.
I keep clear. Are you getting me?
It's now. Yeah. It's now. Yeah. Yeah. It's now clear.
I think it's because of network, because I cannot get you clear. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm speaking? I don't get you clear.
Oh, 1 second, please. 1 second. Are you able to hear the teacher?
No, please.
Yeah, because I can't hear. Madam Zaura, try to look at your microphone system there. Because if they can hear me, yeah, look at your microphone system, because they can hear me and they cannot hear you. So meaning probably your... You are also a co-host, so you are free to to mute anybody who opens the microphone. So the whole system is in your hands.
Okay, thank you. That's good. That's great.
Perfect.
Oh, where's my slide? Oh, wow. This is a personal development program, and the author of this curriculum is Paul Ogonkoya from www.softsteam-school.com. Okay, so allow me to tell you the start of this program. So the conception of this program started when I got the privilege to join the International Visitor Leadership Program with the theme Women Leaders Promoting Peace and Security in the United States of America back in March 2018. Okay, so this program is under the Spices of United States Department of State. And one of the purposes of this program is to benchmark the program in the USA that we may think could bring impact to the people back in our country. This program came from the Salt Lake City, Utah, called People Helping People. I was just inspired by this program because the aim is to strengthen the inner aspect of every human, which is vital in achieving success. This is where I encountered the role self-esteem and why having self-esteem is very important and how dangerous and detrimental it is when the self-esteem is low or super low. Now, I'm not ashamed to share to you, my dear learners, that I was really surprised when I met the executive director of People Helping People in the United States, and when I came across with the word self-esteem, because all I think is self-esteem and self-confidence is the same, but it's not. And in this curriculum, you will know why self-esteem is very important to every one of us. And with this, I learned a lot of things that help me combat the trials that I went through in life. And having a healthy self-esteem makes you stronger than before. And this curriculum, if you are easily affected by the bad opinions from others, if you are easily corrupted by the wrong perceptions of your fellow, then this program is right for you. Okay, no. The information in this self-esteem curriculum will help you to build a healthy self-esteem, as well as show you how to successfully achieve your goals. You can take this curriculum and use what you learn to help others as well. You may share the information with your partner, with your husband, with your wife, with your friends, colleagues, or any family member whom you think that is special to you and would benefit in this program. Okay. Okay, so if anybody want to ask a question or want to say something, just raise your hand on the reactions button because you are being muted, so I can unmute you, okay? Okay, so let's unlock first some terms here. So as I mentioned it, you will understand what are those things. So this is what we call unlocking of difficulties. Okay, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is opinion about oneself, of his worth. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. And while self-confidence in oneself and in one's powers and abilities, like if you know that you are good in singing, then you are really confident to sing in public because you know that you have a golden voice. And success. Okay, so this is one of the crucial words here. Success is the achievement of the achievement of any goal you have set for yourself, small or big. As long as it is the achievement of any goal you have set for yourself, then that is a success. Okay? And the misconception word is a wrong or inaccurate idea. So like, that is a misconception of success, that you need to have a billionaire and million in banks just to be called as a success. Then that is a misconception or a wrong or inaccurate idea. So that is an example of misconception. Okay? Okay, so here, I will let you watch this short video clip for you to understand, for you to give a wider perception on what is really a self-esteem. Okay?
And your screen is not shared.
For a while.
Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Yanis here, and in this video we will explore what is self-esteem. If you don't believe in yourself, or if you can't accept yourself, then how can you expect others to do that? If this is your first time on this channel, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates on my latest videos about time management and productivity. Self-esteem is a person's overall sense of self-worth or personal value. In other words, how much.
Sorry, Mrs. Saura, you didn't share your screen to see the video.
Okay. For a while. You see anything? Did you see anything? Anybody?
It's now sharing, starting.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Evans. So, what did you see and hear on the video? Okay, please raise your hand if you want to say something. So, according to the video, so those are having self-esteem, the indication that we are having self-esteem is, okay, even Oching is raising your hand for a while. Even. Okay, Kevin, you're now unmuted. Okay, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to say something?
Yeah, I didn't hear any sound from the video.
You did not hear anything?
Yeah, I just saw the pictures.
Ah, okay, sorry. So all of you did not hear anything from the video?
Yeah, it seems.
But you see it playing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what will, okay, just
May you please rewind it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Janice here, and in this video, we will explore what is self-esteem.
You still didn't hear
If you don't
anything?
believe in yourself, or if you can't accept
get
yourself, then how to expect others to do that? If this is your first time on this channel, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates on my latest videos about time management and productivity. Self-esteem is a person's overall sense of self and worth, of personal value. In other words, how much you appreciate and like yourself. So,
Did you hear the sound?
Yes, now hearing the sound.
You hear now the sound. Okay, so I
Yes.
will continue here.
self-esteem plays a significant role in your motivation and success through your life and your ability to achieve the things that you desire. People with low self-esteem are often doubting themselves, and that is holding them back from achieving their goals. For example, if you don't believe that you can get that promotion at work, then it's likely that you will not even apply for it. Without taking action to apply, you'll miss out on opportunity even if you're the most suitable candidate for that position. On the other hand, having high self-esteem can help you massively because you navigate life with high positivity, a certain attitude, and believe that you can accomplish your goals. If you're wondering if you have high or low self-esteem, then here are some signs that might indicate one or another. Signs of high self-esteem. First, you avoid dwelling on past negative experiences. Second, you feel confident. Third, you have positive outlook on life. Signs of low self-esteem. First, you believe that others are better than you. Second, you have intense fear of failure. Third, you have a trouble saying no. If you're struggling with low self-esteem, then don't worry, because there are ways how you can build up your self-esteem. First, see failure as an opportunity to grow. This will give you more confidence to try out new things. Second, learn something new. You can do that by reading a book or taking an online course. Third, take little steps and build it up. You don't have to do it one day or 1 week. Just make sure that you're moving forward. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I was able to give you a quick summary of what self-esteem is.
Okay, now, so what did you learn from the video? So what did you learn from the video about self-esteem? So if you want to say something, just click the reaction button. Raise your hand. Okay, so Ovidi Winnie.
We should believe in ourselves.
Okay, we should believe in ourselves. Great. That's a sign that you have a healthy self-esteem because you believe in yourself. Okay, that's good, Winnie. Winnie, what else? What are, okay, Evans Odhiambo. Wait for a minute. For a while, Evans, for a while. Okay, Evans, go ahead. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Evans. Evans, you want to say something? I can't hear you. Maybe your internet connection is very low. I really can't hear you.
Okay, maybe then you're ready.
Okay, I can't hear Evans. Or maybe his internet connection is very slow. Okay, so anybody else here want to say something about the video that you have watching while about the self-esteem? Okay, what did the video says about the signs that we are having low self-esteem? There were 3. Do you still remember? So our self-esteem is low when the first example is we feel a 2 participants raise a well. Clinton, okay, Clinton. Okay, Clinton, okay, for a while. Not yet, wait for a while. For a while. I can't hear you, Clinton. I can't hear you. Okay, now go ahead, Clinton. Go ahead. Clinton, you can now.
When you see.
A what?
Sorry.
Oh, you're robotic, Clinton.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, yes. Oh, yes. So what's your...
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. One sign of low self-esteem is when you view yourself as less fortunate or you see others as better than you. So it makes you feel like you are timid in some way.
Okay, good, correct. Okay, so the first thing there is when you feel that others are better than you. So that's why we feel that we feel very low and our self-esteem is at that time that we start to compare ourselves to others. So our self-esteem starts to get low. So when you compare yourself to others, that others are better than you, if you have that tendency, then it's an indication that we are having or suffering a low self-esteem. Okay, second indication that we are having a low self-esteem. What is that self-esteem again? Self-esteem is how we view ourselves, how we value ourselves. It is opinion on who we are. So that is self-esteem. So when we see others are better than us because we compare ourselves to others, then that's a sign that we are viewing ourselves as a person of having a low value. And the second is when we feel that when we have this fear of failure. So we are afraid to do something because we think that maybe I will be failed in this. So once you have that tendency that you don't want to do something because you are afraid that you may be failed on that thing, then that is an indication that you have a low self-esteem. You didn't believe on yourself that you can do it. And the last 3 that is being described in the video is when we don't have the power to say no. So even if we don't like it, we can't say no. Why? Because we are afraid of offending others' feeling, right? Okay, for a while. Okay, so now you have now an idea on what are those indications that we are having low self-esteem. And what is that issue? Then I will tell you that this program is really for you. Okay, so let's continue. I just have to unmute here some other participants who are not unmuting their phone. Okay. Okay, if you want to be successful and achieve your dreams, build up your self-esteem and get rid of negative perceptions and beliefs about yourself. Okay, for a while, I have to mute somebody. I can find it here. Please unmute yourselves. I can see you. Okay, for a while. Okay, what's this? Anybody, can you unmute your mic? I can hear some noises. Okay, so others are copying. Okay, now, don't you worry if you want to get a copy of this, then I will share you this slide so for you not to copy and for you to get all the details that you need. So is that right? Is that okay? Okay. And now, okay, self-esteem. So look at this. Okay, so self-esteem. As your body needs exercise and good nutrition to stay healthy, so too your mind needs the right conditions for you to have a healthy self-esteem. So look at these pictures. So if you want to have a healthy body, so what should we need? We need to exercise. We need to eat nutritious foods like fruits and vegetables. And so if we also want to have a healthy self-esteem, look at this picture. this man facing the sun rising. And there's a word on its side, stay positive, because better days are on their way. So that is the power of staying positive, despite and in spite, whatever circumstance you are, whatever trials you are suffering right now, just stay positive, because there's always a rainbow after the rain. So that's when the conditions of your mind is poor, your self-esteem will also be poor. Not only are we what we eat, we are also essentially what we think. Because what we think affects how we feel. And how we feel determines the action we take. So when you have a healthy self-esteem, it makes you bold. It makes you stronger because you have a high value in yourself. You don't look down on yourselves, but you see yourself as a person of value. That is having a healthy self-esteem. It makes you bold. It makes you stronger, and it makes you to take the right actions. And you will be more willing to take risks. You are not fearful. You are not afraid to take something that you know that would give you something new in your life. You are not afraid to take risks so that you can achieve the things that you desire, because your positive thoughts will give you the energy and drive to take positive actions. You know what? Without positive thoughts in our head, there will be no energy within us, because everything is in our mind. If we have the positive thoughts, that will give us energy to do more, to drive more, because you're thinking that I can do this. And why not taking risk? There's no harm in trying, because if you will not try, you will not know what you can do. So that's the power of having self-esteem, a healthy self-esteem. Okay, this one. This never quit spirit, before I stumbled on this program and before I went to the United States of America, when I was still in high school, our house was gutted by fire and we lost almost everything. We lost our small grocery store. We lost our rooms for rent because it was still gutted by fire, and almost everything. We lost almost everything except our lives, and there's nothing that we retrieved except the clothes that we were wearing. And my parents were so sad at that time because we have to start over from the very beginning. But only I have a very positive parents who have that very strong spirit to battle, to combat the trials that we've been through at that time. And when I was in college, I know that because I wanted to finish my studies, and I know our situation won't permit me to be in college. So I really devise ways so I can study. So what I did is I asked for a sponsor, and in return of that, I found a sponsor who is a priest in our church, in a Roman Catholic church. And in return of that, during Saturday and Sunday, if I didn't have a class, I went in the church and I cleaned the churches. I cleaned the church. I washed the clothes of the priest and things like that. So never quit spirit. So when life throws challenges at you and you are faced with obstacles in the way to achieve your goals and dreams, you are going to need that never quit spirit. So that's what I have. That's what my parents have. That's why we were able to surmount that very disaster in our life. And maybe because through the help of this word self-esteem, because having a healthy self-esteem will give you that never quit spirit, because you will develop an unshakable confidence in yourself and in your ability to not only achieve but also overcome any obstacle life throws at you. So that's the beauty of having a healthy self-esteem. And this never quit spirit, this is a weapon that you can wear on every day to meet all the challenges from day to day. Always remember this never quit spirit. Don't give up. So in other words, don't give up. Because when I was in college, before I got my sponsor, the priest, because of my desire to really study in college, despite and in spite of our circumstance, I really find if my parents will give me a €1 for 1 week, then that's fine. I will visit the houses of my aunties and I will ask them some penny, €1, so €2, then that's fine with me. So in short, in one day, I just eat once. So in a day, I just eat once. So one day, one eat when I am still in college. But and it's not that easy. Because it's really hard to study in college, reading all the books. Then your stomach is empty. It's really hard. So what I did is I study a lot, and then I shared during examination. I shared my answer to my classmates who are a little bit wealthy, who are having who are having a good financial status in the community. So I shared my answers with them, and in return of that, they will give me a free meal, free snacks, and I am so happy with it. And sometimes they even give me money. And all I just say is thank you so much. This is a lot to me. And they keep on helping me. So it is two ways. So I help them in their academics, in their academics difficulty, and they also help me in my financial difficulty. So that's the spirit of giving. No, when you have the spirit of generosity, when you are just very generous naturally, then people will get back at you in the most unexpected ways. So whatever trials you have right now, I know that maybe some of you are really having this ordeal in life. All I can say is don't give up, because there's no such thing in this world as constant or permanent. I mean, there's no such thing in this world is permanent. And that's what my father told me, that really inculcated in my mind, that my father told me that if we are now in misery because we lost everything, I will tell you that this is not permanent if you will do something to change our situation. And I was so very challenged in that statement of my father that actually gives me the drive and energy to move forward. So just don't give up. Well, there's no shortcut in everything, because in this life, there is a process. It's everything is a process. Like this online course, there's no shortcut on this. Okay, so somebody's raising their hand. Emerencia Atieno. Okay, for a while. Emerencia, you can now say something. Emerencia, you are recognized. You are now unmuted. Emerencia. Who's this? Oh, Emerencia. Okay, how about Uwidi? Okay, Uwidi, go ahead. For a while. Okay, Uwidi, you want to say something?
Not really. Maybe just to emphasize that we should always focus. Just never give up. Never quit spirit. Whichever obstacles, you just go ahead and do what you want.
Exactly. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. Always put that in your heart and mind. Just don't give up. And
just
focus.
take everything seriously, including the online course we are having. You never know where it could take you. Just take everything seriously.
Okay, yes. Yes, including the online course. Just don't give up on this, because this online course, this will really change your life. And at the end of this course, you will know, you will reap the fruits of your labor, and that fruits are very, very sweet. Thank you for that, Uwidi. Thank you for that participation. So what then is a healthy self-esteem or a positive self-esteem? A healthy self-esteem is based on two things. First, believing that you are deserving of love, that you are lovable, believing that you are likable and can have a good relationship relationships with others. So, believing that you are deserving of love. So, what do you understand what do you understand on this? Anybody? So, believing that you are likable. Okay, somebody is raising their hand. Okay, let's check. Let's go first. Lawrence. Okay, Lawrence, go ahead.
What I understand about this, do you hear me?
Yes, Lawrence, I can hear you. So what did you understand on this first statement, believing that you're deserving of love?
Okay, according to what you have just said, even if I may stress on Willie or Willie's statement, that we should just strengthen our goals and keep on being persistent in whatever we may stand to happen on us, so that we may not lose hope in whatever thing that we do. And that may sometimes, like you just said, what happened to you during your high school days, but that did not hinder your life. You kept on being persistent, and that's what has made you to be whom you are right now. So what I can say is that let us just believe on ourselves and believe that all will be well. I think that's all I have.
Okay, so thank you, Lawrence. That's great. No, that's a great sharing. So just be persistent. Yes, that's good. Just be persistent in everything, because that will lead you through the goal that you have. Because if you are not persistent, you will give up along the way. Then that's the end. You will become a loser, and you don't want to be a loser, right? So thank you for that, Lawrence. Next is Uwidi. Uwidi is again raising her hand. Okay. Okay, Uwidi, go ahead.
Okay, if I'd give an example, those that are always vulnerable, like the ones that are less fortunate, when it comes to self-esteem, they don't believe that somebody would actually like them or maybe love them, that they don't even believe that they deserve to be loved. So they should just always know that whichever state they are in, whether they could afford anything or not, whether they are poor or not, they are guaranteed to have self-esteem. They should just believe in themselves, no matter what, no matter the case, no matter the situation, that someday they would as well be somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's great, Uwidi. A very good explanation, no, of a very good explanation on on how we should love ourselves first. Yes, you are right that most of those who are vulnerable, they don't believe that they deserve love, because there's nobody for them to change that kind of mindset. And yes, you are right that no matter what, we have to love ourselves. We have to believe that we deserve love, because we are human, and all human, all those who are exist in this earth deserves to be loved. Okay, thank you so much, Rudy. Is there anybody who's raising their hand? Okay, there's none. Okay, so you believe that sometimes I hear this when President Trump said that. Okay, another is raising their hand. Okay. Kadi. Sorry, Kadi. Sorry, Kadi. Okay, yes, Kadi. Kadi, the floor is yours.
I thank you. I think I just wanted to add on whatever Winnie said.
I can't hear you clearly, Kadi.
I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm saying I just wanted I wanted to add on what Winnie have said.
Okay.
That you believe that you can be loved.
Yes.
No matter which situation you are in.
Exactly. That's right, Kadi. You must believe that you will be loved no matter what situation you are in. That's right, Kadi. Thank you so much. Okay, next, number 2 is healthy self-esteem is based on this thing. Believing that you are capable. So what does this mean? Believing that you are good enough, skilled enough, and confident enough to achieve your goals. Okay, so somebody are raising their hands right away. So it's again Uwidi. Okay, Uwidi is very participative. I am encouraging everybody to participate. This is a very nice discussion. Okay, yes, Uwidi, the floor is yours.
Thank you. To believe that you're capable, you'll be willing to take risks.
Okay, yes, right. You are willing to take risks because
No
you believe
that you can do it. Like you believe that you can do it, push it through, no matter what. So you just be able to take that risk and take it up.
exactly. So taking risk is one of the indication that you believe in yourself, that you are capable of doing something. Because if you will not take risk, then therefore you don't believe in yourself that you can do something for yourself. That's good, Uwini. Okay. Who else? Let's call first. Kadi is lowering his hand. Let's call Lawrence. Lawrence? For a while, Lawrence. Okay, Lawrence, please go ahead.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, believe on yourself. Okay, this is just to have a lot of faith and trust in whatever thing that you have set on your mind to do, and not to allow anyone to convince or to control over your life. I think that's what I can say all about in believing yourself. To have
Okay, so
faith, to have a lot of faith in whatever thing that you've set your mind to do, and to keep on strengthening more about your goal.
okay, exactly. So what Lawrence is trying to say is that do not allow anybody from your surrounding to control you by just telling you that you can't do that you are not enough. Okay, so Kadi, Kadi, you can go ahead.
Okay,
Kadi? Kadi,
can you hear me?
Kindly please increase the volume of your microphone. We can't hear you clearly.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
I think, okay, for example, there's some people who think that they are less fortunate. They think that they cannot do something better than others. And yet they have the capability of doing it, but the fear in them makes them think that others are better than them.
Right.
So what that thing is trying to tell us is that we should always believe in ourselves and always know that you are capable of doing anything that you want. As long as you want to do it, you will do it.
Okay, correct. So you're right, Taddy, that most of the less fortunate are really thinking that they are not capable of doing something, and that is because they lack the capabilities to do it. They lack the skills. They lack the knowledge. That's why they think that they are incapable. You're right, Taddy. Okay, others. Who else? Lawrence, you want to add something?
Yeah, do you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, being capable, yes, in addition to whatever that I said on the all that I've said, is just to be being ready for any risk in whatever circumstance or whatever situation you are in. Yani to be ready to take any risk, even wherever you face several challenges, but you can have some idea or over them, or rather you can have some positive attitude to control over the challenges that you are facing. Yani to be ready for any to take any risk in whatever challenges that you may face. I think I'm done. Being ready to take any risk in whatever challenge that you may face. Hello, hello.
Hello, anybody there? Hello?
Hello,
Mhm.
hello. Do you hear
No.
me?
Hello, the teacher is not on board. I can't see the teacher. I don't know if she has left the meeting.
Wait a second. Looks like the teacher is.
She's not around.
Yeah, I can't see her on the screen anymore. Probably because of time. I know you started late with her because of connections and stuff. Because normally at half past, you're supposed to be on a break.
Me.
Half past is supposed to be on a break. Oh, wait a second.
And if you grow or keep livestock, that is your mind, your good mind, right? And you know that if you have a good mind, then you'll be one of the richest people in the world. So similarly, agriculture itself is a gold mine for you. And therefore, you have to plan, I was saying, from beginning up to the end. Okay? The other thing that one of the characteristics that you should have is that you should be open to new ideas and thoughts. Consult your friends, okay? Where you don't understand, where you may have doubts, ask your friends. Ask those people who may have had an experience in that area. If you are keeping small livestock, like chickens, or maybe you are rearing some goats or some pigs, or maybe growing a crop that you may not fully understand, you consult other people who may have an experience in that area. So be open to new ideas and new thoughts. The other characteristic that I would like you to have is become a good negotiator. When you are doing business, be able to negotiate with the buyers, the people that you are providing the product to or the service. Otherwise, if you are shy, how are you going to sell? Just imagine you are at the market area and you are selling something, Brighton. Okay, and you are a shy person. How are you going to sell? You may find that you may fail to sell your products, okay? So at every time you should be motivated in what you are doing. Motivation is one of the factors that is very, very important. That you should be propelled from within, that you yourself just know that this is your business. You are the one in control and you are the best person in the world. And once you convince yourself that you are the best person in the world to provide what you are producing, then you are going to do it successfully. Okay? Because at that point, you are very confident that you know exactly what you are doing and you are going to do your best to do what you are doing. The other characteristic is that you should be able to solve problems. You know, in every business, there are challenges. Okay, if there's a challenge that you may be experiencing, are you able to solve it? You need to sit down and analyze whatever problem that may be there. Okay, and where you fail, you consult your friends. And that is why it is very important as you work together. Okay, maybe let us look at this word Twikatene, like here in Zambia. It means coming together, working together. So you are not going to work as an independent person alone. You'll be working with others. And as you work with others, you should be able to consult from them so that you are able to solve problems together. And when you work together, then even the problems that you may be facing as an individual businessman, those problems will be lessened or be reduced. Probably you have no or less problems. Okay, maybe let me just turn to one example. For example, you are producing maize. I'm sure in Kenya there, you produce a lot of maize, right? Like here in Zambia, you produce a lot of maize. Maize is our staple food. I think in Kenya, when I lived in Kenya there, way back in 1999, okay, I think we used to eat ugali, right? That's what you call it in Swahili, right? Hello there. Anyone to answer me? Hello there.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Winnie.
Yes.
Yes. Ugali, you call it ugali, right?
Yes, yeah. Ugali.
Ugali.
Yeah, ugali or sima in Swahili.
Sima or ugali? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So I was saying, if you are producing maize, right? Yes. You have to be very sharp, right? You have to know how to produce the maize, isn't it? No, from land preparation, okay, up to storage of the maize, eh? Okay. So you have what can I say? Actually, you're a master in your own area. Okay, you have to know how to produce this maize. It's from land preparation to storage. You have to know everything that is involved at every stage. Okay, that is land preparation, planting, and management, like controlling some weeds, controlling some pests, and you have to know even when the crop has a disease, okay, and how to control all those problems that you may come across in your area. Same applies to small livestock or whatever livestock that you may be keeping. You also have to know actually how to take care of that livestock and the problems that are involved in there, because actually you're a master. And by the way, you know, they say that when you are doing agriculture, you have to be jack of all trades, but master of none. It means that you have to know every area of the field that you are dealing with. Okay? Jack of all trades, but master of none. So you have to know what goes on there. Okay. The other aspect that I want to talk about agriculture is an interest. Okay? There should be that interest in us, because that is our area, that is our livelihood, that is our life. And once we have that great interest, you are going to employ yourself. You are going to employ other people. You know, these days, young people, we like saying that, no, you have to be employed by government, isn't it? Here where I am in Zambia, young people, they train, for example, in agriculture. And as they train in agriculture, their hope is that when they graduate, they're going to get a white-collar job. I'm sure even in Kenya there, right? That's what young people think, isn't it? Anyone to answer? Yes, Mary. Are we together?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Even the young people there, when they train in agriculture, they go to college and they graduate. Their hope is that they're going to get a white-collar job, isn't it?
Yes.
But otherwise, if you go to some other countries, like you go to Europe, okay, or other developed countries, Western countries, you may find some people that just go to college so that they employ themselves. So you yourself, when you learn agriculture, then you are going to employ yourself, because you are taking agriculture as a business, isn't it? When you wake up in the morning, that is the first thing that you do. It's your business. That is your office. Probably the field that you go to, the shambas that you go to, that is your office, isn't it?
Yes.
So, yes, David. So you need to have that change of mindset. Be very motivated that when you go to the field, to the shambas, that is your office, and that is your white-collar job. Even if you are wearing some work, okay, that is your office wear, because the field is going to be your office. Okay.
Yes.
And you are employed by yourself. And if you are employed by yourself, the same business that you are doing or farming, agriculture, should be able to pay you.
I'm good Naomi.
Maybe you can mute your mics, please, because I can hear some background noise there. Okay. You can mute your mics, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Wait.
Maybe you You mute your mics, please. That's better.
We have muted.
That's better. That's better. Okay. So I was just saying that, you see, the chambers that you may be going to, okay, that is your office. If you wear work,
yes,
that is the office wear, and be proud to do that. Because at the end of the day, that chamber should be able to pay you. Okay. So you have employed yourself. You are not going to wait for the government to employ you. Unlike some of the people, the way they think, okay? Now, the other thing is that you yourself, you'll be an employer. You are a very big person, actually. A lot of people respect you because you are doing agriculture. You become an employer to your community, isn't it? Okay? And if you become an employer, it means that you are feeding a lot of people. Because people eat every day. Some people eat 5 times per day, 5 square meals, isn't it? Okay, so you are feeding all those families because now you are an employer. And that can only happen when you take agriculture as a business. Is there any question? Maybe you need any clarification? Any question? Any question?
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Clayton.
Sir, which unit is this?
This is agribusiness.
Okay, which unit?
This is agribusiness.
Okay.
Yes, agribusiness.
Okay, sir.
Then from here,
It's okay, thank you.
entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So we are just talking about you becoming a businessman in agriculture.
Yes.
Yes, so that you be able to stand on your own. Your shambas, your agriculture becomes a gold mine, and then you'll be smiling when you are producing a lot of products from your farm.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Another
thank you.
Yes, David.
Yes, I think he's asking about the course title.
The course title. Yeah.
Yes.
What I'm trying to do now, I'm just trying to give you an insight or tell you the importance of agriculture and taking it as a business. Okay. The importance of the course that you are doing, that you have to be motivated and enjoy it. Okay. I hope that is very clear. That what you are doing is different from any other agriculture. I want you to take agriculture as a business. You are taking agriculture as your gold mine. You are mining there. Okay? Just imagine if you are owning a mine, you have a mine, then you are going to be one of the richest people in the world, isn't it? So you take agriculture as your mine, as your gold mine. Whatever products that you are getting from there is your gold, and you start selling that for profit. So if that is clear, then we may continue with the value addition. Now, what is value addition? We have just talked about maize, right? That like in Kenya there, you grow a lot of maize, and you have this shima or ugali that you eat. You see, I'll continue giving an example of maize because that is our staple here in Zambia, and even there in Kenya, you eat this ugali or shima. Now, let us talk about value addition. What is it? You see, for example, you are growing this maize there in Kenya. How do you use the maize there? Can someone just tell me how you use the maize there? How do you eat the maize? Anyone? Anyone to tell me?
Hello.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the maize can be, when it's mature,
Yes.
it can be, you can roast some of it,
Yes.
and then when it's now mature enough, you can harvest it. Then you can dry it. After drying it, it's being ground. Then the ground maize, that is the flour, can be used to cook. Can be used to cook uji. Can cook ugali with it. You can cook even mandazi with it. So it has many uses, and you can even sell it and earn some money.
Okay, you can sell it and have some money.
Yes.
Okay, yes, that is very good. That is very true. Here in Zambia, that's what these people who grow maize do. Okay.
Okay.
Now, when we
Yes.
talk about value addition, we are talking about instead of just roasting the maize, okay? But after harvesting the maize, you have the grains themselves that you grind into flour. Okay. Grind into powder. What you may do, probably you get the maize, just selling the grains to the market. Yes, you may grind and start selling the flour. Just imagine if you are selling maize, I don't know how many shillings, or you sell 90 kg bag at the market. Anyone? Anyone there? Anyone to answer this question? When you have the grain, you pack it in bags.
Yes.
How many kgs do you sell to the market? Is it 50 kg or 90?
About 90 kg.
About 90 kg you sell.
Yes. Yes.
That's one bag.
That's one bag.
How much? How much shillings do you get from there?
You can get 8,000 shillings from the 90 kg bag.
Grains. Yeah, you get about 80,000 shillings.
About 8,000 Kenyan shillings.
About 8,000 Kenyan shillings.
Yes.
But suppose you are to grind the same type of maize,
Yes.
the flour. Can you sell it at 8,000?
No, you cannot. It's not possible.
How much do you think you can sell it?
The price can reduce to say like 6,000 there.
6,000.
Yes.
Which one is more expensive, the flour or the maize itself? The grain itself.
The maize itself is expensive.
The grain itself is expensive than the flour.
Yes. Yes.
I see. I see. But also, let us think in this way, that instead of selling the grain,
Yes.
right grain of maize, green maize, for roasting, eh?
Yes.
I don't know how much you sell each cob there.
The roasted one.
The roasted one, yes.
The roasted one goes at 30 shillings, Kenyan shillings.
30 Kenyan shillings.
Yes.
Now, just imagine you have 1
Yes.
hectare. Okay?
Yes.
You have 1 hectare of maize that you are growing. And approximately per hectare of maize, you plant about 44 to 55,000 plants.
Yes. Yes.
You may have planted 5,000 plants.
Yes.
Plant gives you a cob.
Yes.
And each cob, that green maize, each cob you sell, you get 30 Kenyan shillings, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, when you multiply that,
Yes.
30 Kenyan shillings, okay?
Yes.
Kenyan shillings multiplied by 55,000. Okay?
Yes.
We are talking about 1.6 million Kenyan shillings. 1.6
Dada niko pizza lunch kwa pini. Nifati meeting ya.
million Kenyan shillings. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
What can you buy from
With
that
that money,
You have to get it today.
with that money,
Yes.
you can buy, let's say, some pickup, some pickup that can help you in distributing, let's say, your products from the products from the.
You can buy a van. A pickup is what?
A pickup is just like a van. It's just like a car, yani.
Yes, you can buy a van. Can you just imagine? That's a lot of money. I was just calculating it in euros. You get about 2,200 euros. That's a lot of money. Yes, you can buy a pickup, isn't it? You have seen just from one.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of money. Now,
Yes.
just imagine if you are to harvest your maize, you let it dry and harvest it as dry maize, and then you sell the grains at the market. You may not get as much, but if you sell the maize as green maize, then you make more money, isn't it?
Yes.
There are some other products that you can make out of maize that you have there. For example, you can have what we call maize rice. Have you ever heard of maize rice? Okay.
It's my first time hearing of it.
Yeah, you have the grains of maize. You polish them. Okay. You polish them. You remove the coats, the pericarp. Okay. And then you cook them. Eat them as rice. Okay. Some places they eat them like that. There are some other things that other agricultural produce where you can add value. And when you add value, you find that it becomes very expensive. It means that when you sell your agricultural produce, right, whatever you have harvested, when you sell it at a more higher price, at a better price, when you have added value to it. Okay? The other thing that you may discover is that when you add value to an agriculture produce, its shelf life, the period over which you keep it in the store will be much longer. Okay. Then the other thing, you see, when you add value to agriculture produce, you may even come together as agriculture farmers or as farmers, come together and create a cooperative, and then you'll be able to sell your produce even to the outside market. Okay, eventually that a lot of revenue, a lot of money. Okay. So, any question on value addition? Maybe those are just some of the few insights. Okay. That if you have added value, it means that something has become more profitable to you. Something can be kept in store for a long time. You can even have a cooperative selling your products or your produce, okay, to a larger market. When you have your products that have great value, when you take it to the market, you don't have to suffer to look for the customers. Actually, the produce itself will start calling customers, isn't it? I'll tell you one thing. The quality of the produce that you give on the market should be of high quality. Okay, I'll tell you maybe a couple of months ago what I did. I grew some tomato. Okay, I'm sure that there you grow a lot of tomato, right? Hello there. Hello. Hello there. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay, good. So I was just saying that, you see, the products that you offload on the market should be of good quality. The product itself, the produce that you take to the market from your farm should be of high quality so that you don't have any problems with it selling. The product itself advertises for itself. Okay. For example, if you are producing tomatoes, the tomato that you are producing, you are taking to the market, the tomato itself should be calling in people. As soon as a person looks at what you are producing, the tomato calls people. They look at it and it entices them, it calls them, it attracts them. If you are selling chickens, the chicken should be nice looking, Okay, not a very thin one, dirty looking, very dirty. No. They should be very nice, very clean, good quality. Then that you won't have problems with it, the market. People, they want to buy from you. You are going to make a lot of money for yourself and for your family. Let me now move on to entrepreneurship. Does anyone know what entrepreneurship means? Anyone who knows what entrepreneurship means?
Hello.
Yes, Clinton.
It is identifying a business opportunity and acquiring the required resources to start and run the business.
Okay, so doing business, okay? Identifying the business opportunity, yes. The ability and readiness to do business. That is what entrepreneurship is. Thank you very much, Clinton. Anyone else? Maybe a different thing from what Clinton said. So Clinton says identifying this business opportunity, the ability and readiness to start that business, to organize yourself, isn't it? So when you identify the business, whatever the business is, and in our case here, we're talking about an agricultural business, isn't it? So ourselves, we are entrepreneurs. We have identified whatever you are having. First, you survey the market. See what people want on the market. And what type of agricultural produce do they want? Okay, if you are growing crops, what type of crops do they want? If it's vegetables, what type of vegetables do people buy most on the market? Okay, Clinton just said you are surveying the market. You are checking out, okay? You are checking out, trying to see what people need on the market. You go to the market, find out. You may even ask the people who are selling there, the marketeers at the market. Maybe it's a vegetable market, okay? An open market. You go there, you ask, what type of products or produce, agricultural produce, do people want more to buy from those marketeers? And when you have been told what is selling most on the market, you have surveyed the market, then you as a farmer, because now you are doing agriculture as a business. There's no one who would love to do business and with the sole aim of making a loss. No. Every business person wants to make a profit. You want to make a profit. That is why you take that initiative of surveying the market. Okay? That is what the market research. You go there and check what is required on that market. And then after we have found out what is required, then you sit down and make a plan of how you are going to do that business. So entrepreneurship actually is the ability and the readiness to develop and run a business and organize yourself so that if there are any risks that are involved, that may be involved in that business, then you'll be able to solve them because your idea is to make a profit. Okay? It is an activity actually to set up a business. So entrepreneurship is an activity to set up a business. Now, what are some of the characteristics? What are some of the qualities that you should have yourself? Okay. Now, let us look at this. Here you have already produced. You have already maybe kept some livestock, chickens, maybe some other small livestock that you want to keep. You have them there. Okay. How are you going to go about selling? One of the features, characteristics that we may have or should have is the ability to take a risk. Okay? You know, to start a new venture, it's not very easy, especially if you have never done it before. It requires a lot of courage, good insight, motivation from within. You have to be motivated from within. You remember when we started talking about agribusiness, I told you that you have to be self-motivated from within yourself. And when you are self-motivated, then you'll be able to take risks. So you should be able to take a risk. Okay? You need to have courage to do what you are doing. Because don't look at failing, but look at succeeding. Remember, this is your gold mine. This is your livelihood. This is your future. And it is from here that you earn your future. This is your business. This is your office. That is what is going to feed you today. That is what is going to feed your family today, tomorrow, and in the future. So you should be able to take a risk. That is your life. Think of this. If you are in a pool of water, maybe in a river, and you're about to drown, what can you do? You have heard some people saying that maybe a drowning man or woman, can be even a woman, because women also drown, isn't it? Can drown, eh? Okay? So, as they are drowning, sinking in the river, there was a reed floating, a dry stick floating. The drowning person held on to that stick, thinking that it was going to save them. Okay? Now, just think of that. That this is your livelihood, this is your life. The business that you're going to do is your life. And therefore, you should be able to take risks. There's a drowning person holding on to a stick that is floating, a reed floating, a very small stick floating. Okay? And they held on to it to save them. And therefore, for you, when you start selling whatever you are selling, the agricultural produce that you'll be selling, that is your life. That saves you. That saves your future and your family. Believe me that when you are successfully doing your business in agriculture, that you can be one of the richest people in the world. You can even be more richer than people owning mines. Because when you mine, is it renewable or non-renewable? When you remove a mineral, it has gone. But every year, year in and year out, you'll be able to grow your crops. You'll be able to keep your livestock throughout. You make more money when you work for yourself. And therefore, if that is our conviction, that is what we believe in, then we need to take a risk. We need to move in there. Mr. Elvis.
Hello.
Are we together, Elvis?
We are together.
Yes, so we should be able to take a risk in this business that you are doing, because this is our livelihood. That is our saving, life-saving business that we are doing. And as you are doing that, as you are taking those risks, you should be very innovative. Now, what is to innovate? What is to be innovative? Anyone to tell me?
Yes.
Yes, Winnie.
To be innovative, to come up with a new idea.
Come up with new ideas, yes. You come up with new ideas. You become innovative. Okay. For example, when you have surveyed the market, you see that people maybe, I don't know, maybe, Winnie, can you give me an example of maybe something that you might be selling at the market?
That I might be selling?
Yeah, anyone, maybe you or people there are selling at the market?
Let's say, okay, can we stick to maize?
Okay, maize, yes, please. I like maize. Indeed. Yes, please. If you are selling maize, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now,
yes.
How can you be innovative when you are selling maize?
When you're selling maize, okay. Okay, for instance, you see the outer, how do we call it? The outer cover of maize.
Yes, please.
You know that there are some people who use it, who remove it, and there are some people who use the maize while it still has that outer cover.
Okay.
So you could come up with a machine.
Yes.
That's removing the outer cover for people who don't like it.
Yes.
So that your maize be different from others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you are saying. So you have new ideas. Okay. You have new ideas, and when you have new ideas, thank you, Winnie. Thank you. You have new ideas. You have to be innovative in whatever you are doing. You have to create something that is new, something that is different from the rest of the people. Okay. Remember here, actually, when you are merchandising or selling something, you have also to think of other people, other competitors, isn't it? Other people may be selling the same product.
Yeah.
Okay? Other people may how are you going to attract the customer? How are you going to attract the customer so that the customer buys your maize? If it's green maize, roasted maize on the market. Okay? That's why we are saying that you have to be innovative in whatever you are dealing with or whatever you are selling. Okay? Have new ideas all the time so that people come to you. You started thinking, you're thinking outside the box, thinking outside the normal. You know, there is a normal way of doing things and extraordinary way of doing things. Okay? You are being innovative. Then the other thing is you have to have a clear vision. What do you really want to do? What do you really want to achieve in your business? You see, to be successful, you as an agriculturalist, as an entrepreneur, you should have a clear vision. Okay? You should have a clear vision. And to have a clear vision is, you should have a target. What do you want to achieve in your business? What is the vision of whatever you are doing? Your dreams. A vision can be a dream, isn't it? Okay? You have heard people, I don't know, maybe some of you are Christians, maybe some of you are not Christians. You have heard in the Bible saying someone had a vision. Okay? Maybe when you go to sleep, you have also a vision. Eh? You are dreaming. Those are visions that you may have. You dream that you are flying. Eh? You see. So you yourself, you should have a vision. What do you want to achieve in your life as you do agriculture? What is your target? You know, someone says the sky is the limit. I'm sure you have heard of that phrase. People saying, no, the sky is the limit. Okay, because the power is within you. Convince yourself that you have the power within you and you have the vision yourself of what you want to achieve. Okay, and therefore, if you have this vision, a very good vision, it means that you have set yourself a target. That, for example, you say this year, 2021, you want to start farming. Okay, and when you start farming, you have planned, that is a plan that you have. You want to start farming. Then you decide to say, okay, I want to start farming. In my farming business, this is what I'll be doing. Maybe you'll be keeping chickens. How many chickens? Maybe you'll be keeping 1,000 chickens every month. Okay? Every month you're keeping 1,000 chickens. And you are flooding them onto the market. Then at the end, after selling your chickens, you say, no, I want to buy a new shamba from the money that you realize from there. That is your vision. Okay? Or, no, when I get my money, I want to build a big house. You have set yourself a target. And the target that you have set, one is to buy a new shamba. The other one is to build a house. So you have targets. And those targets, there is a result of the vision that you have. Okay. To become a good businessman, you have to have a vision. What do you want to achieve this year as you do agriculture? Now, you have to be open-minded also. Because if you're open-minded, it means that you're going to accommodate other ideas. When people come to you, maybe they suggest something, you listen to them. Okay? Because no one knows everything. You cannot say, no, I have a lot of experience, I know this, I know that. No, no one knows everything. So be open-minded when people come to you to advise. Where you don't understand, you go and ask and learn from them. That's what life is about. Life is the learning experience, actually. And believe me that the more you practice, the more you do agriculture, the more experience you gain. And if you have more experience in that area, whatever you are doing, if you are keeping livestock, if you are growing any crop, you have an experience in those areas. And the more experience you have, the more likelihood that you are going to succeed in doing what you are doing. And if you succeed in whatever you are doing, growing or keeping, then there's more money coming to you. You become a successful businessman. That is a challenge actually in agriculture. The price on the market price. Okay? You see what happens with agricultural products. The market price keeps on fluctuating. It may go up, it may go down, depending on what is going on around that time. Okay? You know, the rule of supply and demand. Okay, sometimes agricultural produce, the price goes down. You yourself as a farmer, be flexible. Okay. Because actually what happens is that when you go to sell at the market, sell your produce, remember you have your customers, the people who are going to buy from you. You want to make a profit. They also want to get something from you. Other people, they are buying maybe in bulk so that they also sell and make a profit. You see? So you are going to negotiate. You'll be negotiating at the market. Maybe, for example, for argument's sake, you take something and say you are going to say 1 bag of maize, 90 kg bag of maize. You sell it, you go to the market and you're going to sell it. And as you go there, maybe your idea, you want to sell it at 8,000 Kenyan shillings. But someone may say, no, they only have 7,000 Kenyan shillings or 7,500 Kenyan shillings. What are you going to do? Elvis?
I'm going to negotiate.
We're going to negotiate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, when you negotiate there, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to lower the price of the commodity.
You are to lower the price of, because the buyer wants you to sell the commodity at a low price, their price.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you don't want to lose out. You understand? There's competition. There are other people who may be selling the same type of produce that you have. Other people may be selling maize. So there's competition there. Maybe they may be selling it at a much lower price than you yourself. So you negotiate. And therefore you have to be very flexible, right?
Yeah.
So be flexible and see, come to terms, agree with the buyer. But don't be too much flexible, because remember, it's a business. You have to make a profit, not a loss. Okay? Otherwise, if you are too flexible, then it becomes a problem there. You're going to lose out. And at the end, you're going to fail to do your business. You're going to fail to do your farming, because you won't have money, enough money to buy yourself inputs next time to produce again, isn't it? Okay? So you don't want to lose out, okay, by making a loss. At the same time, you don't want to lose your customers. You want them to buy from you so that you don't go back home with your produce. You want to offload it on the market. Therefore, you have to be flexible and negotiate the price, isn't it? So that both you yourself and the buyer win at the end of the day. So you need flexibility in that area. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it is also very important that you should know actually what you are selling. Know it very well. Because once you know your product, then you'll be able to convince the buyer at the end of the day. You should know what is going on, what is the market trend. Okay? You cannot just go to sell something at the market. You don't know what other people, how much other people are selling. Otherwise, you can easily be cheated in that way. So you should know actually what you are selling, know your product, how much it is being sold on the market, so that you go with that market price. Okay. So in a nutshell, that's what I had prepared for you, so that as we continue with agribusiness and entrepreneurship, we are motivated. Okay? And remember, I said motivation has to come from you first before it comes from anyone else. You have heard of something that they call intrinsic motivation, not extrinsic. Intrinsic. It has to come from within yourself. Okay? And when it comes from you, then the sky is the limit. No one will stop you. because you have started on this journey. And once you start, remember the journey starts with one step. And you yourselves, you have started a step. From now on, you call yourselves business. You own mines. And the mines are your chambers. The farms that you have, those are your gold mines. And those gold mines can make you very, very rich if you plan properly. Thank you. So I'll allow you to ask some questions, starting from agricultural business or entrepreneurship or anything surrounding the course that you are doing. Thank you. Yes, Clinton.
Okay, sir. My question is, will we be, when you click that link that was sent, where we are supposed to access the books, you find that there are a variety of books. Will there be a specification for the book to be read, or you just choose for yourself the right book to read?
You are saying the link that you have been given, you do not access, or you fail to access the books.
No, I accessed it, but there are a lot of books. There are many books there. So my question is, will we be directed on which book to read, or will just choose?
Yeah, you are talking about reference books. Yes, that will be given to you. A reference books will be given to you, or recommended books will be given to you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, another question, another clarification? Yes, Elvis. Does it mean that what you have explained to is very clear? Does it mean that all of you now, you believe that you own mines, gold mines, behind your chambers, eh?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, Elvis.
Yeah, I just have a question.
Yes, please. What's your question?
Concerning this definition of entrepreneurship. Huh?
Yes, please.
I read it from somewhere that entrepreneurship is the ability to organize other factors of production.
Yes, please.
In appropriate proportion for effective production.
Yes, please.
I was asking, what are these factors of production?
Yeah, factors of production is like capital, money,
Yeah.
money, okay?
Yeah,
land,
I'm getting it.
Land itself. Are you able to organize land? Are you able to
Yeah.
organize, when you talk about organizing the land, how are you going to use the land? For example, if you have 1 hectare of land, what are you going to grow on that land? How are you going to grow your, if it's your crops, if it's livestock, what type of animals are you going to keep on that land? Okay?
I'm getting you.
You are going to divide that land. The capital itself, the money. Okay?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
How are you going to organize the money? Because without capital, actually, without money, the finances, how do you start a business? It becomes very difficult, isn't it? You have to start somewhere with capital. So anything that you use to start business is known as capital. Okay, anything that you start with to do business, that is capital. Resources, what type of resources are available to you to venture into agriculture? Okay, how do you organize them? And when we say organizing them, we are talking about putting them together. Okay? So that eventually these resources are used for intended purpose. So that is what, yeah, that's what you said, that's what you read about entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
Yeah, being able to organize. And when you organize this, whatever you are doing, then you are going to organize it as a business. Be able to run that business, isn't it? Okay?
Yes.
So whatever you have there, something that will help you to produce, those are the factors of production. Whatever will help you to produce, those are the factors of production. We talked about the finances, the capital, okay?
Yeah.
The land, the resources, okay? Even the human resource. The factor
Yeah,
of
exactly.
production. Yes. Yeah. So thanks so much, Elvis. Yeah. Another clarification? We are remaining with about 15 minutes. I hope from what I've highlighted, now you know that you can make it in life, isn't it?
Yes.
That from now on, if you never thought of agriculture as a business, now you are thinking, you are business minded now, isn't it? If you go to the village, maybe people just think of, oh no, let us grow crops, and then from there, for feeding our families, feeding ourselves. But this time now, after I've talked to you, you know that this is a business. It's a serious thing, okay? You yourself, you can employ yourself. You don't need anyone else to employ you. You can employ others. You become an employer yourself. You feed everyone. You feed the nation. Okay. Another clarification? There's Techno F1 there. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, please. Any questions? Your line is not clear there. Sorry, madam, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, yes, Kabila.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you said that one of the characteristics of entrepreneur is self-motivated. Is it so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You have
Can you briefly explain? I just failed to understand this point. Self-motivated. How can you get self-motivated as a characteristic of entrepreneurship?
Yes. You yourself, Lawrence, or rather,
Yes.
you are Lawrence, right?
Yes.
From within yourself, you have to convince yourself that you can do something. Okay?
Yes.
You yourself, you have to convince yourself that you can do something. You are capable of doing something. You are somebody that can do something. Lawrence, is that clear?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
I'm getting.
that is self-motivation. Okay? That is how you can be self-motivated. Convince yourself that you can do something. You are capable of doing something you yourself. For you, for yourself, and for your family. So that's self-conviction. That is what we call self-motivation. Okay? The way you think yourself, that you are somebody that can do something. Is that clear, Lawrence? Lawrence, are you there?
I'm there.
Okay, is that clear? Did you get that one?
Yes, I've now gotten it.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Elvis. Elvis?
Yeah, another question.
Yes.
Can you get me?
Yes, I can get you loud and clear.
It's okay. I'm asking under value addition.
Yes, please.
What are some of the importance of value addition to the government, to the individuals around us, and to the society? Hello? Hello? Hello?
It looks like he's freezing from this end. He's freezing. We hope he comes back.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Elvis. Oh, the trainer is freezing. Now I think I can't even see him on the screen here. I think internet problems. Just be some little bit patient.
There was a breaking transmission here. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sorry. Sorry, I'm just back. There was a breaking transmission.
It's okay.
Yes, Elvis,
Yeah,
you are online there. You were talking about some other advantages of value addition.
Yeah, I was asking, Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, what
Yes,
are
yes, please.
what are the importance of value addition to the government and to the society?
Yeah, I didn't get you clearly.
I'm asking.
Yes.
What are the importance of value addition?
Yes, please.
To the government.
Yes.
And to the society.
To the government and to the society.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll start with you yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
As a farmer.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I said increase the revenue. It means that the sales, whatever you sell, you have increased the profits. You have a lot of money. Okay?
Yeah.
You make more money. And if you make more money, you yourself, as you know that the money or the tax that will be levied on you by the government depends on how much money you make. You see, the more money you make, the higher the tax, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So consequently, it means that even the government is benefiting, is gaining more money through taxes from you, the farmer. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the other one is that the produce or whatever you have there, it has increased shelf life. Whatever you are producing, if you add value to it, it means that instead of maybe, for argument's sake, if something was staying on the shelf or in the store for 1 week, maybe to stay for 1 month or even much longer because of that added value to it. Okay? Then the other thing that I did mention there is that, so we are talked about increase the shelf life. The other one is branding, brand creation. That actually you yourself, because of added value, you may even come together with others, okay, and form a cooperative because of the produce that you have. That will fetch a lot of money, okay? You'll be able to sell your produce at a much higher price because now at that particular time, your produce may be branded, has a brand, okay? Maybe you brand them Opio, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Opio, maybe whatever Opio tomatoes, if you are producing tomatoes, Opio tomatoes, that's your brand, okay? In that cooperative, for you as a farmer, okay? And if you have that brand, a branded produce, agriculture produce, can even be sold internationally. Believe me, if you do very well, you come together as a cooperative, you can even be selling your products outside Kenya to other countries, okay?
Yeah.
Then the other thing that I talked about is, I didn't talk about it, say, you yourself, as you add value, you are looking at the customer, okay? Your focus is on the customer. What might you think customers need, okay? What do you think will attract the customers? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you think of the customer, then whatever you're producing, you have in mind that this, what I'm producing, should satisfy the customer, and you tailor it according to the customer's demands. So those are some of the advantages of value addition. There could be some others that we could share, but looking at time, we cannot share everything. But all that I'm encouraging you is that you have started a very good journey. And this journey that you have started requires you to be positive in thinking, a straight thinker, an open-minded thinker, that you can do it yourself. The agriculture that you are going to practice is your mine, is your factory. You are a factory owner, where you'll be producing a lot of things, selling on the market, and making a lot of shillings for yourself and for your family, and for the government as well, for your community. You become an employer. You employ yourself. You don't have to look outside, but look from within yourself that you can do it. That is what I told Lawrence Kabila there, that he can do it. That is self-motivation, and you have the power to do it yourselves. You know, Africa is very lucky because we have a lot of land, and some of this land is going to waste. It's not used, okay? But if we use it very well, then Africa can feed the whole world. How many times have you ourselves have asked for food from outside Africa? Maybe from the Western world, other developed countries, we ask for food, we ask for donations, money donations, so that we can buy food. Just think, suppose it's the other way around now, that the Western world, they start asking for money donations from us, or food donations from us, from Africa, that we feed the other countries outside Africa. That would be a very good dream someday to be realized. And it only starts with you. You can do it yourself. And the power is within you. We have the capacity to do it. Believe me, in Africa, you can be able to grow these crops throughout the year. We have the rains. Of course, sometimes due to climate change, you may not have enough rains. But there could be rivers, streams there. Some of these streams, rivers, they are quite perennial. Okay? That means they sustain water throughout the year. And probably someone can tap that water and they'll get their fields. Meaning that throughout the year, you'll be able to grow a crop. You'll be able to keep your livestock. using the same resources that you have. The plentifulness. Actually, Africa is known as a land of plenty. We have everything, but we cannot see it. We don't have to wait for someone from outside, isn't it? To come and tell us something, to say, Africa, wake up from your slumber and do this. When actually we have the power to do it ourselves. Let us open up our eyes and see where we can tap this production. And this is an opportunity for us.
Awesome.
This business has started now.
Awesome.
Let us carry on so that we'll be able to spread it, so that it will spread like bushfire. When someone has seen that the Twikatene students are producing this, then they'll learn from you. And it will spread like that, like bushfire. This is our opportunity to prove ourselves to others that we can do it, and they'll learn from us. Thank you. Any question?
Awesome, awesome, Doc.
Praise.
Awesome,
Yes,
Doc.
please, your closing remarks. Praise.
Maybe because of time, Doc,
President,
are
you there?
Thank you so much, sir. May I be
Yes.
allowed to drop in
Yes,
one
please.
line as you close? Really, really awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome training and motivation.
Yes, please.
And I like, what you mentioned also when you talked about gold mine. Realize that you are sitting on a gold mine, and like, other things which are perishable, land can always sustain us. Then through the question that Mr.
Yes.
Elvis asked, you mentioned something
Yes.
about branding through value added. That is really, really awesome. And you even mentioned that when you brand your product, now you are qualifying yourselves to even export outside. And this is one of our main themes or objectives, to feed the Western world.
Correct.
To feed the Western, after we have fed our communities, our nations, ultimately crossing over to feed Germany, to feed Spain, Twikatene is connected all over. And we have, as much as we can make connections here, we cannot achieve it without you, students, without you people out there. We are here where we can't even have 1 acre of land, let alone just to access 200 meters squared. You can't in Western world. Now, one thing, sir, like you have said, that in Africa, we have throughout the year, we can do crops, we can do livestock, anything to do with agriculture. But guess what, sir? Like you said, here is Germany and Europe. We have got winter, which runs for 6 months of the year.
6 months. Imagine that.
Stretching to 7 months. Sometimes we're in minus 5 degrees. We are in the fridge, living in ice in the fridge. But you find that guys, with the little agriculture they do, they sustain it in winter. I get shocked. Now, if they can sustain it and feed their people with their little, I mean, why can't we do it? When in Africa, like you said, we have got a spread of rivers, seas, lakes, all over, irrigation.
Yes.
Which is not the case here. So we are much more blessed in terms of natural resources to go agro than these guys here. We just have to change the mindset and fall into it and be serious about this project. It is just like any other project or study program where, like I said last time, oh, I'm just doing this program, then afterwards I'll do this. No, we have created a family, international family, between Germany and Europe and you, yourself and your community, I mean cooperative that is going to be created. Thank you so much, sir, for that presentation. Students, let's get moving. You are the main players. Without you, we won't be able to achieve the main objective.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir, for that.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. End time. Thank you, sir. I've really enjoyed talking to these Kenyan students.
They are really
Thank you.
consistent and they are quite serious. That's one thing I like about it.
Yes, they are very good. They are very good.
Actually, it's all about Kenya as a country. I know.
That's right.
Kenyans are serious with what they were doing. I hope other countries, you know, the continent will be able to copy such kind of a sentiment, and Africa will never.
Yes. That's right. And as you are saying, Africa will never be if we go it that way.
Perfect. So if I may be allowed, Doc, we are going to close now the stream.
Yes, please.
I think they've got the timetable. The next meeting should be, I think, is it Wednesday? I don't have the timetable here. Mr. Elvis,
Wednesday this week or next week?
No, for this week.
This week?
Yes.
Wednesday this week?
Something like that. Anybody with a timetable? Okay. Yeah, I've got no timetable around myself here.